What's happening, Asian Nation? This is Zach Edders with a historical conquest, and we are doing another Stump the Creator for you on this Thursday. This one comes from Simeon. Okay, so I usually get an email from this family, and it's always on the same email, which is great. It's parents' rules, so that's perfect. It's a parent's account, and so please keep sending it. But sometimes I don't know which one does it. If it's Simeon, if it's Nathan, or if it's Bethany. So Simeon, thank you so much for putting your name there. We actually have like, I think 4 different families that this happens with, where they write us and we're like, okay, which one is it? I don't know. So we'll just say, thanks, guys, and then end it at that. Okay, so Simeon has a question for us. And I guess this is a clarification from what he sent before. So let's see. In the rules of the beginning of the game, it says take 1 land, which is my first point. And then the .5 below that one, which says something similar to cards dominate the overall rules of play, which is the one I'm using Caesar Rodney for. Okay. Let me reread this. And then the .5, so I need to bring out rule sheet. I don't have one with me. Let me find a rule 5 sheet. 1 second, I'm going to pause. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now I got the rule sheet. You can't see it, there we go, rule sheet. And this one, he's, okay, I think I understand his question. I did have to read it during the pause to see what he was talking about. Okay, so I have to go back to his first time that he sent the email. So this was actually what I read already was basically him trying to clarify, trying to ask me a certain rule sheet, but at the same time, I didn't understand it at first. So let me read the original one. So this question is a 3-card non-morale win-ish. So the PDF rules start off with take 1 land. So I will play Dolly Madison, 2nd power, Agent 355, who plays Caesar Rodney. With Caesar, I will argue the 6th point off the same area that this ruling means that we should start off with each other's lands. But with my Dolly Madison, they can take it from me. Do I win 1v1? Okay, so what he's talking about is, in the beginning, he plays Caesar Rodney, which argues the rule, because this one says take 1 land. Now it does mean take 1 land from the draw pile, which is take 1 land and place it face up to the left of the draw pile, 1st row. This area is called your civilization. Subsequent land cards added to your civilization are to be laid out in the row going to the left. So his argument is that because it doesn't exactly say, you have to take your own land. So you're supposed to take 1 land from your land pile and place it face up, right? Well, he's arguing with Caesar Rodney, which means he wins in the argument, that he can take it from you and you can take it from him. But he plays Dolly Madison. Let me show you Dolly Madison. Let's see, Dolly Madison, share screen. He plays Dolly Madison, which the second one says prevent your opponent from taking your card for 3 turns. Okay, so he plays Caesar Rodney, which means that he's going to take your card from him. But he also played Dolly Madison. He probably has to play this one, Dolly Madison, first. Well, here's the big thing. Here's the thing that ripples your whole ruling there. For the first 2 rounds, your opponent does not exist. So you have to argue 2 things with Caesar Rodney, but you can't do that. So you're going to say double Caesar Rodney's opponent. I know how you're going to think. You're going to say, well, I can double it and argue Dolly Madison and argue second point I just said, which was that basically you can't, there's no interaction with the opponent. Well, it does actually say it here. So no, you don't win because that other person does not exist. You cannot take anything from them. So remember that rule. That's a very important rule. It's not just saying world peace that you can't fight them. It means they do not exist. It means you cannot interact with them. So no, you cannot play Dolly Madison. because you can't get to that place. Okay, so there's a follow-up. It says under gameplay, I think, but where you can take a land from the other point is not too far down the same area where it says something like all cards beat these rules. If I argue with a 3/5/5 Caesar Rodney and also interrupt play Dolly Madison, do I win? I'm using the fact that the rules say take one land and play it. Caesar would be arguing that you take it from your other people's lands. And again, you have to go to the point where the first round, the other person does not exist. So I'll read it for you. It says, the first 2 rounds are considered civilization building rounds, and there is no player interaction using cards. This means that no trading using cards against each other, confiscating unoccupied lands, or attacking may occur. So look 2 dots above the take one land, and you'd see where the ruling is. So no, you cannot win within the first round. And drop the mic. I'm gonna drop the mic. Drop the mic. Thanks, Simeon. Great question. But no, you don't get to do that. Good try breaking the rules. Yes, I've had people try to break the rules, and I mean, you have to get to all 3 of those all at the same time. But because there's no interaction with your opponent, you cannot do anything within the first 2 rounds that affects them. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Sorry, this one was a long one, but we had to eat this out. So thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Oh, wait a second. Let me stop share screen. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.